Here we go. Now we're gonna do something we actually like in that solving mysteries chat. I'm saying chat. I don't know why I'm saying chat, but I got y'all. I'm gonna read it too, because you know some people just don't like reading. So I got y'all. Anyway, the Westbrook. Interesting name choice. The Westbrook High School Gymnasium was decorated in WHS colors, green and gold. Volunteers spent most of the day hanging decorations and bringing in tables and chairs, while the kitchen crew prepared turkeys that would be served to hundreds of baseball fans at the upcoming dinner presentation. Okay, let me do this. The rain that started in the late afternoon turned the parking lot into a mud bowl, but that didn't dampen our spirits, not by a long shot. It was the first time in 15 years that a Westbrook High School varsity team had won a state championship, a real thrill for one of the smallest schools in the state's A League. That ranking was a remnant of the days when Westbrook itself had a much larger population. Over the years had come hard times, a factory closing and families moving away to the further suburbs. But Westbrook High School had held on with stubborn pride to its A League ranking, competing against much larger high schools. Well, come to think of it, what other school in the state had received a personal visit from Derek Jeter, star shortstop of the New York Yankees? As generous with his time as he was gifted in the field, Jeter had hosted a baseball clinic at WHS last spring. As the baseball season began, before he left, Jeter personally signed and dated a brand new second base bat, which was put in a locked display case to inspire the team. That spring, the Westbrook Black Sox, out of nowhere, had a winning season. Correct that. They had a spectacular season. They led the A League for the very first time. Coach Morgan claimed it wasn't any of his doing. The Derek Jeter magic must have rubbed off on the team. And now, at tonight's banquet, the high school sports commissioner would visit Westbrook for the first time. Students made jokes about it. Bet he needs a map to find us. There were even rumors that Derek Jeter himself, who y'all believed had kept tabs on our baseball team throughout the season, might come. But all of the oh my fucking god. But all of the excitement would end when Principal Carol Jackson came to me in distress. Sam, she said, there's been a robbery. I just can't believe it. The display case. Mary Thornton just told me that our prize base is missing. Why she was calling this to my attention, I can't say. Maybe it's because I'm a very smart editor of our school newspaper, the Tribune. Anyway, I followed where her bony finger was pointing, straight at the display case. I don't know why he had to say bony finger, like what? Anyway, the door was closed, and there was empty space where the autograph second base used to be. I felt sick. Find out what's going on, will you? People will be arriving in less than an hour. I saw Coach Joe Morgan in his nearby office, his door wide open as usual, students going in and out. I gave him the news, adding that the principal told me to find out what had happened. Glad you're interested in sports, Sam. We could have used some support during our baseball season. The Tribune didn't pay us much attention, not that we needed it. Oh, yes, sir. I could see that he wasn't going to be much of help. I remember from Law and Order reruns that people often sounded like wise guys when they were facing an investigation. I find out what happened, and that would make a nice addition to my resume when it came to apply for admission to college next year. Sam Waters on the case. What would a Law and Order detective want to know? Of course. Mr. Morgan, who had access to the display case during the cleanup this afternoon, he thought for a minute. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't read that fully. Who had access to the display case during the cleanup this afternoon? He thought for a minute. There are just two sets of keys to the display cases. I have one set, and the principal keeps the other set. I gave my keys to Randy Newsom. He had some help cleaning the case this afternoon. Shorty Gilstrap was with him. The fuck is that name? That made sense. Randy Newsom was the baseball team's all-star captain, and Shorty appropriately played shortstop. They were an inseparable combination on and off the field. I spoke with Randy first. Sure, Coach Martin asked me and Shorty to clean the case. And we took everything out. The dusted case, I thought it looked better, but it was just getting dirtier. Plus, Shorty had just come from Art 101, and I was worried that he would get paint on the windows or on the trophies. Not that we have many trophies. What happened then? Well, fortunately, Mary Thornton came by, proudly wearing her cheerleading uniform. She sure does look great in that uniform. It fits her perfectly. That nigga a hornball. Randy, focus. What happened with the display case? Oh, right. Well, Mary knew about cleaning stuff. She even had some Windex. Who just randomly carries fucking Windex? That's weird. Mary did it. I could that ass click Mary right now. Imagine. Anyway, we gonna keep reading. She even has some Windex. We took everything out of the display case once again, and she sprayed the glass windows. Then she wiped them dry, put them back where you want them. She said, "I did," and then she left. I had to run, so I gave the keys to Shorty. When did you notice that the second base was missing, Randy? I didn't. It's missing. Oh, it's missing. Oh. Okay, wait. I can low key exonerate him right now because he ain't even know that it was missing. But at the same time, he could be lying. So let's keep reading. So you put back everything in its place. Yes, I did. By the way, I was there most of the time. I only went to grab some cokes. Well, clearly he wasn't there. Well, right, he said most of the time, but that was enough time. Then I had to go pick up my okay. So no, then you had to go pick up. I had to go pick up my date for the banquet. Thanks, Randy. That helps a lot. I sounded more confident than I actually felt. Well, that's how they sounded on Law and Order. Next on my list of suspects, Shorty Gilstrap. What's up, dude? He said. I hear you were helping Randy clean the display case for a minute or so, but I couldn't stay long. I had to help bring in tables. Wait a second. Was the second base there when you left to see Coach Morgan? Absolutely. Crossed my heart. And oh, yes, I returned the keys to Coach Morgan. I returned the keys to Coach Morgan. Next, I spotted Mary Thornton walking to her locker, decked out in her cheerleading uniform, her sweater dangling below her waist, looking two sizes too big. Hi, Mary. I read that wrong. It's Hi Mary, no comma. Got a minute? Sure. What's going on? Looking for a scoop for the Tribune, something like that. Randy told me you were a big help in cleaning that display case. Somebody had to. Those two were totally hopeless. It seemed to be getting even dirtier. And if you can imagine such a thing, Shorty's nickname should be Pigpen. Oh, ha ha ha. So funny. So everything was there when you left? I'm quite sure that everything was still there. Later, I did go back and take a second look. One of the trophies was just a bit off center. That annoyed me. I've been working all day. Even had to take off my sweater to keep it clean for the banquet. I got some keys from the principal. Opened the door, moved the trophy, and then locked the case and returned the keys to her. Thanks, Mary. Now I know what happened to our famous souvenir. Wait, this one Loki feel a little too obvious, but if we really go, wait, I said it was her. Wait, no, hold on. We're gonna go back because we didn't see much else anyway. But I didn't dismiss it. This is honor. What was his name? This Randy. Who else was it? Coach. Well, somebody could have hopeless in the beginning of 30. If you imagine Sting. There a lot. Wait. Okay. Um. Oh, the principal. Uh. Uh. Like he's Randy. He has some help playing this case. I have no interest to get job with him. Since Randy is one of the basketball team, also captain, and sure they probably play shortstop. Sure, Coach Martin asked me sure to clean the case. Wait, clean up. He thought for a minute. Just two sets of keys. I gave my keys to Randy. Knew he has some help clean the case. I don't know. I gave my keys to Randy. We know what happened with Randy. Well, Shorty, I heard you have Randy clean his play case for a minute, so but I couldn't stay long. I'd help bring in tables. Um, you could just be lying, but at the same time, wait, Like, don't drive in the back where you want them. She said, I did. And then she left. I had to run. So I gave the keys to Shorty. Mm. I'm quite sure everything was still there. Later, I did go back and take a second look. One of the trophies just a bit off center. That annoyed me. I've been working all day. Even I take off my sweater to keep it clean for the banquet. I got some keys from the principal. Open the door, move the trophy, and then lock the case and return the keys to her. Well, it has to be her, like, but hold on, wait. What about the coach? There's been a robbery. The display case. Mary Thornton just told me that our prize base is missing. Ah. Haha. I fucking got it. Wait, would it be this though? Cause it's like right here. She said, what did she say? Next spot in Mary Thornton was longer. Take me to look. So everything was there when you left. I'm quite sure that everything was still there. Later, I did go back, take a look. One of the trophies just a bit off center. That annoyed me. I've been working all day. Man, take my sweater out to keep it clean for the banquet. I got some keys. Moved the trophy and then locked the case. Return the keys to her. But she said I'm quite sure that everything was still there. But then at the same time, she's the one who reported it missing. Hmm. What about the coach? I have one set of pencil keys out of second. I gave my keys to Randy. She and Daddy pressure they had. Alright, what I want. You get paid on the windows. What are different? He thought for a minute. That makes sense. But anyway, plus Shorty had just. It couldn't be him because he would have gotten paint on it if he did. Wait. Well, first thing before they came out from her cheerleading uniform. Well, he said right. So anyway, Shorty said it was still there when he left. What about Coach? Um, sure. What's going on? Okay, maybe she's just saying it the next day. Cause I said this time in our practice, man, she could have just seen it. I'm like, hold on, wait. Look, I'm gonna show you just a bit off center. Oh. Hmm. Tell what would a law and order tester want to know? Okay, so doing this cleanup, I looked out for a minute. There are just two sides of the display case. I have one side, the principal keys the other side. I gave my keys to Randy. He has some help cleaning the case this afternoon. Sure, the girl stop was with him. That makes sense. Um, what about the coach? Is there nothing I like? Cause, well, when did it even happen? His door wide open as usual. Students going in and out. Could have used some support during our basketball season. The tribune didn't pay us much attention, not that we needed it. All the things about him is just this nurse. You could exonerate him with this because, as usual, students going in and out. Okay, so Coach Morgan had the keys, and we know the last person on seats that we know of is Mary, right? She came back second look, won the trophy just a bit on center. She said that annoyed her. She been working all day and had to take her sweater off to keep it clean for the banquet. Present bit. First time says made jokes out of bending about finance. Came to me and tried to said it's not a robbery. The door was closed and there was an empty space where the autograph second base used to be. She said she put it back though. I got some keys from the principal, opened the door, moved the trophy, and then locked the case and returned the keys to her. Wait. Hmm. Hmm. I only went to grab some cokes and then I had to go pick up my date for the banquet. Wait. di- So Coach Morgan had the keys. And the principal, Coach Morgan had the keys. And the time after they got done cleaning it, the coach had the keys as well. Mary. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Holy shit. It's right here. Next, I spotted Mary Thornton walking toward her locker, decked out in her cheerleading uniform, her sweater dangling below her waist, looking two sizes too big. I was so close. Oh my god, that took me so long. I don't. It took me so fucking long to figure that out. Well, I knew it was Mary. Like there, I even had the intuition to know that it was her off the back. But at the same time, it's like if this didn't exonerate him, then I think it was the part about him saying the paint part. Let me see, because I saw the principal and case and Rock Coach Moore, the plain sight, so you couldn't have taken the base. It's clean. Randy had to leave, and Shorty returned the keys to the Coach Moore again. Plus, Randy didn't even know the base was missing. Okay, and Shorty, okay, it was about the paint. To her professional eye, the boys probably had left a display off center, as she says, but that was just an excuse. She didn't exactly say the base was missing when she got the keys from you. And her sweater, which is plain why I look stressed, two size too big. He did, and then he did say it looked perfect on her too, so it wouldn't have looked stretched. All right, I solved it. What the fuck? Come on now. I think I'm finna start doing this because I low-key love solving mysteries. Like, yeah, that had me stumped for way too long. And as you can see, this is my first attempt, just in case. I doubt anybody think I'm cheating on that shit, but this was my first one because I literally said it when I seen it. I said it was Mary. I don't know why. My intuition. I'm telling you, I have it. And I got for fuck. Fuck. I could have got all the clues correct. I don't know why I used them because like this isn't proof that it exonerates him. Like, but I don't. Damn it. Okay, I might do another one because that shit was just fun.